what if we were able to engage an entire generation? What would it look like for us to launch a nationwide movement of empowering young people to change the world? And that's where it started. I had a story that many young people resonated with, and I had some experiences in my life that gave me an opportunity and the ability to really speak into the lives of young people. So there was this beautiful collision that started to take place between my passion for young people and my passion for a broken world and the poor and the oppressed. And so in the context of this small group of teenagers, I was able to explore that and to see something really incredible emerge. And eventually that's what has become Loveworks, and that's what's led to Loveworks. How do we get young people to engage in global issues? How do we get them to understand their capacity to affect change when they don't think they have what it takes? How can we begin a journey with them? And how can we use global issues to help them discover who they are, to help them develop as productive global citizens? I stepped back and thought creatively about what we could do, how could we respond. And so I came up with this challenge, and I came to the group and I extended this challenge to them, and I said, I want you to get into groups of 4 or 5 people. I want you to take what you've learned and discovered about your passions and your gifts and the things that you're good at, and create a campaign that's unique to your group that you'll carry out in your local community. And to be honest, I never had any vision or ambition of this being anything more than just that 8-week-long challenge. But it was clear that something had been sparked and something had really happened that needed to continue. And I was hearing stories from these kids of just how their whole life had really shifted, and there was such an empowering thing that took place that they just didn't want to stop. And being empowered, discovering, first of all, who they are and what resources they do have, not focusing on what they don't have, but then taking these resources and applying them to the needs of the world. And what we're really inviting a young generation to participate in is actually ending extreme poverty and eradicating injustices like human trafficking and sex trafficking and bonded slavery. And we really believe, and people call me crazy all the time when I say this, but I really believe that this will be and can be the generation that sees the world change in that capacity. And so that's really the dream for us. That's what keeps us awake at night. That's what gets us excited and keeps us going and pushing forward. So we really just want to see a young generation fully empowered and engaging in the reality of the world around them, and recognizing as they step out and change the world that they themselves will be transformed and changed.